Adobe Generative Fill is an incredible new feature in Photoshop that utilizes artificial intelligence to add, extend, or remove content from images. It opens up endless possibilities for creating both realistic and surrealistic images, as well as effortlessly removing unwanted elements from photos. Currently, Adobe Generative Fill is exclusively available on the newly released Photoshop beta version. To get started, you'll need to install the beta version, which you can do by going to Adobe Creative Cloud, then selecting Apps, followed by Beta Apps. From there, simply install the Photoshop beta version and you're good to go. Once you have Photoshop open, begin by selecting the specific area of the image that you want to fill. You can accomplish this using any selection tool, such as the lasso tool or the magic wand tool. For example, let's say we want to change someone's face in the image. We can use the Subject Selection tool to carefully select the face, ensuring our selection is accurate. Make sure the contextual taskbar is enabled. You can place this taskbar anywhere that is convenient for you. With the contextual taskbar enabled, you can click on the Generative Fill option. At this point, you have the option to enter a specific prompt, if you have one in mind. However, leaving it blank works just as well, because the AI will analyze the subject and generate relevant results accordingly. In this case, since we want to change the face, we leave the prompt section blank. Once you click on Generative Fill, you'll notice that the face in the image has transformed based on the AI's analysis. Each time you run the Generative Fill, you'll be presented with 3 different results to choose from. This allows you to select the best outcome that fits your vision. For now, let's stick with the original face and move on to updating the rest of the image. To do this, we need to invert the selection by going to Select and choosing Invert. Then, click on Generative Fill again, leaving the prompt section blank as before, and click on Generate. The AI will generate various alternatives that match the face. The first one seems to be an excellent fit. However, you can check the remaining 2 outcomes by either clicking on the arrow or selecting the images from the Properties panel. In this case, the first result blends the neck portion seamlessly and appears natural, which makes it the preferred choice. Now, let's experiment with adding hair to the image. We can achieve this by selecting the subject using the Select Subject tool and refining the selection to exclude any unnecessary areas. Once the selection looks satisfactory, we can proceed to the Generative Fill. This time, in the prompt section, we enter hair to guide the AI's generation. Clicking on Generate will produce 3 different hair options. Although the first result looks decent, I was anticipating thicker hair. Let's give it another try without entering a specific prompt. Surprisingly, the first result without a prompt is preferred. However, it's worth examining the remaining 2 outcomes before making a final decision. By looking remaining 2 results. Let's go ahead with the first one itself. Next, let's change the eye's perspective by making a selection around it. Once again, click on Generative Fill, leaving the prompt section blank, and select Generate. The results are truly impressive, as the generated eye blends seamlessly with the original image. After reviewing the remaining 2 outcomes, it's evident that the first one is the best choice. Let's try to add a mustache. However, when attempting to add a mustache, an error occurs. It's possible that the wrong layer was selected, or the layer is empty. To rectify this, select the background layer and try again. Unfortunately, again errors are encountered, such as this generated image was removed because it violated usage guidelines. This may be related to Adobe's Generating AI Beta User Guidelines. This is the page that it took me to. You can refer to the link which is given in the description for more information. To overcome these obstacles, try providing a more precise prompt, such as mustache. By doing so, you should generate 3 results without any errors, I guess. Although not entirely satisfied with the initial outcomes, refining the prompt can yield better results, as seen in the subsequent attempts. In conclusion, the before and after comparison demonstrates the significant impact of Adobe Generative Fill. It is undoubtedly a game-changer in the world of Photoshop. To fully explore its potential, subscribe to stay updated on new and amazing content.